Hello, FlossTube. Welcome to my channel, Stitching's Elementary. My name is Carolee, and this is FlossTube number 66, I believe, and it's been about a month since my last video. Today is Sunday, November 3rd, and I kept putting off doing this video. I've done a few videos in the past month. I did a Halloween home tour, which I'll link below if you would like to see. I know Halloween's over, but anyway. Thank you to all those who watched and commented so sweetly. I had so many nice comments on it. My daughter had come and recorded it, and or I probably wouldn't have gotten it done. So anyway, it was really fun to do. I just realized I put in no earrings today. Sorry about that. Anyway, and then I did 2 or 3 quilting vlog videos, which is kind of how I'm showing my quilting stuff now. I was working on a king-size quilt for my bedroom. And I haven't shown it finished, but I did finish it. So my quilting friends, another vlog will be coming and I'll show that finished. And then my weekends got really busy, you know, with all the fall stuff going on. So I just didn't get back to doing it. So anyway, so I was going to put it off today too. I just kept putting it off this month. I have to go out and run some errands. It's Sunday morning and I thought, well, I'll go do that first. And then I'm like, no, you won't want to do a video when you get back. So I just threw everything together. I'm not in my normal spot. I'm in my family room. I was in my stitchy chair and I tried recording and the light was horrible because I have a window behind me. So now I'm across from there on my couch and I have a light behind it. It seems to be a lot better. So I just kind of grabbed everything I think I've been working on. That's another thing that slows me down. When I've gone more than 2 weeks, I'm like, oh, I don't remember what I worked on. I have to get it all together and figure it out. Anyway, so it's just like, I'm doing this. Just gonna grab everything I can find, and if I missed anything, I'll show it next time. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope everybody from all the hurricanes, I know I hadn't come on since then, all the hurricanes and natural disasters, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're starting to clean up and rebuild and getting the help you need, and anyway, everything. I know I lived in Florida before Georgia for about 10 years. And we went through, I think it was Hurricane Wilma, and that was only a 2, but I think we were on the dirty side of it, if I'm remembering, and it was bad. I remember we had hurricane shutters, luckily, but I had to stay alone there with the kids when they were little during the hurricane because my husband's job, he was in charge of their data center, and so he had to live at work for 2 weeks and keep all of that running for the company he worked for. So I can remember during the hurricane, watching, and this once again was just a 2. We had glass front doors and then hurricane shutters over that, but walking by and the glass front doors were like woo woo woo, like if there hadn't been those shutters they would have been pulled out, I think. And you'd hear stuff crashing outside, and at one point my son, I think, was about 9ish, and he was like, oh, can I just run out and see what's crashing to the ground? I'm like, no, you cannot. So anyway, there, I'm laughing, but those are serious, and you know, they got to be taken seriously, and then fixing up and rebuilding afterwards is a lot. So anyhow, I hope you're all well. I hope everybody had a happy Halloween if you celebrate Halloween. We got 5 trick-or-treaters. We live in a really big neighborhood with lots of kids, but we live at the bottom of a steep hill, and every year it seems like we get less kids. It seems like they're all going kind of to a party or something, like they meet at someone's house up in the neighborhood, and so the kids that live around us, and then a lot of people don't want to come down our hill. So we got 4. We got 1 cute little boy, and then towards the end we got 4 middle school girls. A lot of times the bigger kids will come down, but they didn't even this year. So anyhow, we have lots of candy left over, so I think I'm going to take to school and give to my kids there. Yeah, so anyway, now I am working on getting all my Halloween stuff down, which in this view, it doesn't look like it. But all the littles, what I do is I take everything down and put it on my dining room table in like sections, or my kitchen table, wherever I have. I just put all, like, everything from one room together, and then I get the bins and I put everything in and label it for that room. So I've gotten everything off my shelves here, pretty much everything down but what's behind you, but it's all stacked behind me here on the couch. And then the kitchen, I have everything down and on the kitchen table, and the dining room and my craft room, everything's on the dining room table. And then I'll bring up the bins and put it away. It's a lot. My house outside, that's easy to clean up. So that's all Thanksgiving looking now. I did that yesterday. So I'm going to do this video, and then I got to go out and get a few things, and then I'm going to come back and hopefully finish putting at least some of it away. Yeah, so let's get started for what you're here for, which is the stitching. So I do have a few finishes, no fully finishes. I think I did show this in my last video, but I'm not sure. These are the Shannon Christine Halloween monthly ornaments from a couple years ago at least, but you can still get them on her site. And I finished all but one on this 28 count, I think it's parchment, but I'm not sure, but it's by Fiber on a Whim. So I'm going to finish these into ornaments for my tree. I'm kind of surprised I didn't, but once again, I just got really busy. So, but they're at least done. I just got to do the last one. And then this one I am going to fully finish because, you know, I put out Thanksgiving, and then I won't decorate for Christmas till like the day after Thanksgiving. So this is I Love Fall Most of All by Primrose Cottage. And here it is, and I love how this came out. The flosses are so pretty. I did my own floss conversion with color and cotton, but I did very similar to the called for. So, and if you're interested in this, just message me on Instagram and I will send it to you. But yeah, so I'm going to finish that. I think I'm going to finish it just like they did. I think that's really cute. And I can sit it by the front because now I took all the Halloween stuff out. I really need something there. I have a front table you come in and a little dough bowl, and I put like pillows in there, and I need something for that. And then I'm working on all the football roundabouts by Stitching the Housewives. I was so excited to see her come out with these. I love football. It's my favorite sport, and I watch it a ton. So I'm just stitching on these while I watch football. So I've gotten one done, and I'll show you my colors later on when I show you all the other ones well, the next one I've started. It's in the bag, but I did finish this one. I'm still trying to decide how to finish these. I can't decide if I want to do ornaments and have like a November kind of Thanksgiving tree. I don't have a lot for that yet, but I do have some. I did get some ornaments last year and try to do that, like some, you know, cute Ray Dunnish looking ones. So I'm thinking I might do that, because then I thought Paisley and Polka Dots has some standing roundabout finishing items, like wood things you can finish these on. But that would be like 6 of them, and I don't know that I want to take up that much room with just football stuff. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but those are fun. That one's finished. And then I was half thinking, okay, so I got super into Christmas early this year. You know, always right around Halloween, I get in the mood for Thanksgiving and then usually Christmas. But I got in the mood for Christmas like almost the beginning of October, and I made myself wait till like the middle of October. So, and I decided I want to kind of try to do my house in themes for Christmas, which I already, you know, I always kind of do that for the holidays, but with me, I really cemented it with the Halloween this year. I really loved how I did my themes in each room. So I wanted to do that for Christmas. So in this family room, I do all Santa stuff, like lime green and dark green and red and white and Santa stuff. So I've always done, well, for many years I've done that. And then in my kitchen, it's blue and white, but it's not as blue and white as the dining room. Like really, I have just some accessories that are blue and the kitchen cabinets are white. But other than that, you could, you know, it's not just blue and white. It's not like the countertops or anything are blue. So I couldn't remove some of the blue stuff and do all ginger. I just didn't know if the gingerbread theme went with the blue and white. So I've been trying to figure out how to incorporate it so it all looks good. So I decided to stitch my gingerbread ornaments for my tree in there on blue 28 count. I think this is French blue, but I'm not sure. It might be Blueberry by, I just forgot the name of the fabric company, but anyway, I'm not sure what it is, but it's just a pretty periwinkle blue, and I love how it came out. This is 28 count too. The flosses I used are Weeks. I just kind of picked some colors I liked. Here's the pattern. It's by Little House Needleworks. It's called Gingerbread Cookie. And I'm going to finish it just like this, even with the red bow and everything. I think this is by Vanna. And if she didn't finish this, I know she has a video on her channel about how to finish one very similar like this in like a flat kind of pillow ornament. So I'm going to finish it like that with the red ribbon and everything. But the flosses I used were, this is all my kind of gingerbread stitching flosses. I used, for the white, I used whitewash, this limey green pepperoncini, and then candy apples, the red. So yeah. So that's one Christmassy little finish. And then I also finished Gingerbread Cottage by Country Cottage Needleworks. And this I'm doing in more like kind of pastel-y Christmas colors. Because I'm thinking, okay, so my dining room, I always put up my nativity, which is blue. My aunt who's passed away made it for me for my wedding gift long, long ago. Yeah, this October I was married 34 years, so next year I'll be 35. So I always put that in there because the blue and white goes nice. And then I do like nativity kind of stuff, but then I was thinking I'd love to kind of bring the gingerbread in there, but I also want to have the nativity. So I was thinking maybe I'll just do like pastel Christmas in there. And that should go with the blue and white, I think. So that's what I'm going to try to do. We'll see. I found a fabric line that kind of has blue and white with pastel Christmas. So I ordered some of that, which I like to do. I like to see a palette and then try to replicate that palette in the room. So I found this fabric that I think is what I'm looking for. So it's on its way to me, and we'll see if I like it. Otherwise, I'll just stick to blue and white Christmas. If the pastel doesn't look good, I'll just do blue and white Christmas, because I have all blue and white ornaments for my tree. But I thought it'd be fun. I could add in pastel ornaments, but I just have to see if it looks good. I know I think way too much about this stuff. I think I talked about this before, but I just love decorating. It's kind of like a hobby. I had thought about being an interior decorator or a teacher. Those were my two choices. So I went with teaching, but I still love decorating. Okay, so here's my finish. And honestly, I don't know what it is about this piece. The lighting looks good here for everything else. I feel like this is not showing up well at all. But anyway, sorry, I tried. Yeah, like here, I don't know if you're seeing it, but the ornaments are blue and pink, and I feel like I can barely see them. It's a greeny blue for the trees. So I changed the pattern. It was purple, blues, and pinks, but I changed it to a red. So this candy apple replaced the purple. But anyway, and this is on 36 count Winter's Brew. Even the picture doesn't show up well compared to that one. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe pastels don't show up good. So anyhow, so I think this one will go in my dining room if I do that pastel-y Christmas. And I'm going to make this into a pillow. I had just watched Christy from Crosshatch Quilts last video, and she did, from Brenda Gervais, what's the name of it? It's the little pumpkin girl. She finished her in like a real flat pillow with sawdust, and she put this cute little gingham bow on top, and she kind of had the strands hanging, or like the tails of the bow hanging down more than I normally would, and I really liked it. So Christy, I'm going to copy you if you're watching. I'm going to make this into a pillow. My husband saved some sawdust for me, so I've never done that before, but I'm going to try it. If you have any tips, let me know. And then I'm going to get like either a pink or red or maybe even a blue gingham bow and hang it down, and I can sit it on the hutch in my dining room. Because it's, I could frame it, but it's a little small for framing, and it's a little big for an ornament for sure. So anyway, so I have all my gingerbread stuff in this bag. I did order a new bag that has gingerbread fabric, so it's supposed to be here tomorrow, so I'll switch it out. But my next one I'm going to start is Little House Needleworks Gingerbread Trio. And I have to decide if I want to do it on blue or if I want to do it on this fabric. But I am going to use the same colors I've been using. So for the gingerbread, I'm going to use Cinnamon Twist by Weeks, which I have a teeny bit left of. I ordered more though when it came, so I have 2 more skeins of this. And then I'm going to use the candy apple for the red, so it's going to be a little brighter. And I'm going to use the pepperoncini for one of the greens, I think. But then I have to get a darker green too. I could use the same ones I did for the cottage, which were more bluey, sprucey greens. But I kind of wanted to save that for, yeah, these are the 2 I used for the cottage. Pull them apart. But and that would look good. So I don't know. I kind of wanted to save these greens for the dining room kind of decor, and I wanted more olivey greens for the kitchen. I don't know. I'm weird. So anyway, not sure what I'm going to do there, but that is going to be my next start once I figure it out. All right. And then I do also have I'm not sure if it's Little House or Country Cottage, but the gingerbread houses. So instead of doing those all together, I'm going to do those as ornaments as well. And then I also have the Santa's Village from them. I have like all their sets. And so that I think I'm going to do all as one, and then I could put out here somewhere, you know, someday. Not this year. And then I also have, oh, I really want to start that too. I also have the, what's it called? Glitter Village. And the Nutcracker one. I don't want to start them all, but I might start Glitter Village this year. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, maybe I'll do Glitter Village this year and Santa's Village next year. Like, I'll get them done. Okay, let's go to whips. So that's all my finishes that I can remember. Okay, this is my Jack's Bash is in here. This pretty project bag. And I know I said I am definitely going to finish that. And then I'm going to start that other one that I want to start, which I can't remember, Halloween sampler by, is it Croquette de Go-Go? Anyway, I have it. I didn't start it because I didn't finish this. So Jack's Bash by Plum Street. And you know what got me is the over one stitching just stopped me. The over one stitching and getting in a Christmas mood. So that's where I left off, and that's what I have to finish. So here's my progress. You can see, I mean, it's going well, the over one stitching. It's not bad, but it makes my eyes really tired even with my magnifier. So it's been slow. So I just have to finish that. I need to do over one 1869. I'm going to put up here instead of, what did she do? Oh, she didn't even put a date. So I changed the way I did the Halloween. So I kind of have that little leftover space in there. So my friend Kim was like, you should put a date. So I'm going to put 1869 because I was born in 1969 and I love Halloween. And then the border, part of it still only has a half stitch. So I got to go back and put the final stitch on the border. Oh, I got to finish the grass too. Never mind. I have more than I thought. But I mean, it wouldn't take long once I get to it. So I think I will put it in with my 13th, 30th, 31st stitching and finish this before I keep going on my Quilted Witch. That's the plan. But usually when I make plans, I don't follow them. I was watching, catching up on Jessica of Sweetwater Stitcher, and she was saying how when she makes a plan, that makes her not want to do it, and I relate. I'm kind of the same way. And now I have floss laying on me from both these bags because I'm bad. Like whatever's left when I'm done stitching, I just kind of shove it in there. Sometimes I'm good and I tie it onto my floss ring because I have these little holes. I make these little holes here on the side so I can tie the extra floss in there. But sometimes I just do this. And then I find it on the floor and I throw it away because I don't know what it's to. So that's bad. I shouldn't do that. Okay. And then this is my stitching with the Housewives Trick or Treat, I think. Yeah, Trick or Treat that I started on the pink hand-dyed. And I did not get much done with this either. I mean, I worked on it some more since last time. I think I finished all the candy corn, and then I did this part right here in the white. And this is not looking like it looks in real life. It's looking much brighter and prettier in real life. But anyway, like these brown splotches are really showing up way more on the camera. There's kind of, gives you the view of the yellow. The yellow and the orange are kind of getting muddied. But anyway, I'm liking it. You're probably like, oh, that looks awful. And it kind of does on camera, but it doesn't in real life. Okay, so we'll get back to that for next year. And then some fall stuff I've been working on, and I'm ready. I'm going to work on it a little more this month, but not a lot, because I'm really in the mood for Christmas, is Little House Needleworks Pumpkin Hollow Farms, which I had wanted to start this one forever. So I was like, I'm just going to do it. That's kind of my theme lately. And here is my progress on that. Am I using called for? I'm using close to called for. If I didn't have the called for, I picked something closer. And I decided, so it calls for the flowers down here to be persimmon, which you can't really see, but it's like a pinky orange. And I didn't have that. So I thought, well, I like purple with my fall, but then I don't know if I love the purple. So I ordered the persimmon, and I think I'm going to switch it to that. So, and I think I'm going to do the house in blue. I don't know that I want the blue and the purple together. So this is what I'm going to do, the house in deep blue sea. So I think I am going to, and then I was thinking of doing the flowers in this purple. I still might, we'll see. I'm going to wait to decide when I get down to the flowers, but this is the persimmon. And I think I like that better with the other colors than the purple. But we'll see. That I probably won't work on anymore this year. I might a little in November, but we'll see. And then I had made a little start on Rest a While, but a very little start. And then I just kind of, I don't know. I plan on working on fall all of October. See, what I'd like to eventually get to doing is working on like Halloween, well, let's be serious, from June until September. And then work on October, work on all fall, because I kind of do all my fall after Halloween, because here in Atlanta area, it's really fallish in November. In fact, on November 1st, we hadn't had rain in ages. It got rainy, all the leaves fell to the ground, and I'm like, yep, November's here. That's how November looks. November just looks dark and gray and rainy all month. And sorry, there's birds outside distracted me. And like all the leaves are wet on the ground. So anyhow, that was my plan. And then in November to work on Christmas, and then in December to work on all snowmen, and then, you know, in January to work on Valentine's Day. I'd eventually like to get to that, which I got closer this year than I have in a long time. So anyway, I only did a little start on this. And I'm stitching this on Oceans Apart by Grace Notes Fabric. It was one of my fabric of the month before I stopped getting it. And I just have the little moon. The flower started. Let me see, what's the flower? Yeah, so right here, the moon and the flower. So I might also work on this some more this month. We'll see. But I really love this fabric. I canceled the club because, I don't know, I was just trying to have less clubs that I pay for. But then I kind of regretted it. And I was going to go back and re-sign up. And it was, you couldn't re-sign up. It was full. So, because their fabric is really pretty. It's just I get all this fabric, and sometimes it's good for what I want, and sometimes it's not. So then I order more fabric. So I was just trying to be more responsible, but then I regretted being more responsible. Okay. Okay, so that's all my fall Halloween whips, I think. So I made this project bag, but I realized that I'm like, why is this so small here? So I've been doing these as 2.5 here. I realized I need to do like 3 or 3.5. I want this top part bigger, but I'm getting better at the bags. And I love using these Lori Holt double zippers on them. I think they're really nice. So this is, what is this called? This line of fabric. Oh, I can't remember. Floral Garden. Chelsea's Garden, I think. But I thought it was really pretty for this new start. So this was actually a sampler September start. Hannah Atwater, 1832. You know, I'm bad at working on my samplers. Like, I want them all done, but I just never work on them. But anyway, and I'm using the Roxy Floss Co. conversion. And I'm stitching it on 40 count Hogs bristle. And so this was that restart from that Winter Brew piece of fabric. And so I did get the top row restitched. And that's it. I need to get to some of the flowers down below. I might work on this today a little bit. I kind of feel like working on a sampler. So if I feel like it, I should do it, because I don't often feel like it. I just feel like them being done. So I'm going to start going down the side, but then maybe I'll go over here and do a basket. Because I like doing the whole border first, but it does get boring. And this is by Hannah Atwater by Mama Loves You GB. It's 270 by 344, so it's big. But I thought once I get the border outline done, and then I could work a little on the border and then like do a pot of flowers, and a little on the border and do another pot of flowers. So that's my plan. I think it's really pretty. I think the flosses are beautiful. I love that purple in there and the little pale pink. Really pretty. And so I thought those look really nice with this bag. Okay. This is a whip. So I have been doing good working on Stitchy Sunday Sal. No, I haven't for a while, but I'm working on Tiny Modernist, A Stitcher's Garden when I do that. And I'm really close to being done. But here's my progress. I don't even know. I don't think I worked on this since last time, so it's probably the same. But really pretty. And that'll go in my sewing room. And it is in my, I keep all my tomato-y stitches in my Stitch Folk tomato bag. Okay, and then this is a new start. Yeah, three new starts here, and then I have haul, and then I'm done. I belong to the Lori Holt, what do they call these? Hometown Neighborhood Cross Stitch House Club, and this is the first one, so I decided to finally get a start on it. I just got a little start, but I am using the called for fabric, which is 25 count. I think it's Farmhouse. Let's see, it has a little pinky hue to it. 25 count Lugana Farmhouse. And I'm using the called for DMC, but I am doing it over one. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I decided to do it with these since they're so big. Floss. So here is my start on that. Is this right? Yeah. So I just started all these little doodads, and then I'm working my way over to this teacup. So those little lines of blue are the top of the teacup. So yeah, so can't wait to see how big it's gonna be. I haven't figured that out yet, but it finishes at 9 by 13, so it should be like 4.5 by like 6 or something. So it'll be really cute. So yeah, so I'm going to do all of those separate, and then I think I'll frame them all separate, but they'll all be teeny weeny. So that'll be cute. And they could be pillows, but I think I'm going to frame them all, and just put them all in the same place on my wall going up my stairs. I think that's the plan, or maybe in my bedroom. I'm not sure. Oh, I also this month finally got, so remember I had showed you that bed a long time ago I got for like $15 and I painted black. I'll have to post a picture sometime of it all when it's all done. And then I had nightstands that were like a brown wood color, my old nightstands that I wanted to paint but never had. So I finally got those painted white, and oh my gosh, was that a pain. Like I always paint with chalk paint and it usually comes out fine, but this time it just was not covering. So I had them in our bathroom. Like we have a giant bathroom. It's a ridiculously large bathroom. It's a ton of space in the middle. So I just pulled them in there, and it's tile, so it's good to paint on. Put down a drop cloth, and I was painting them. But I thought I'd get them done in one weekend. Well, it just wasn't covering. So then I had to go get different paint and all the stuff. Well, the weekend ended. So my poor husband had to live with these half-painted nightstands with all my painting supplies around in my bathroom for a week. But then I finished them the following weekend. Okay, so then I also started, these are the football ornaments. So I showed you the one I finished. And then the next one I started is Football is My Favorite Season. And here is my progress. I was just working on this yesterday. So there's my progress on that. And here are the flosses. Sorry, the white I don't have it. The white is DMC, and I don't have it on a thing yet. It's either 32.75. I think that's what it is. Let me see. 38.65. Sorry. I have started putting all of my, instead of using the cross stitch journal, I'm putting everything on here when I do it, and I'm keeping it in with my bag. I do wish there was a way to keep it from getting kind of rumpled in with my bag. I haven't thought of that yet, but I like having it there so I know what I'm doing. So then these are my flosses that I picked, and they're just similar. Some are called for, some are just similar to called for. I brightened up the orange a little bit. The orange she called for was Autumn Leaves, I think. Fallen Leaves, and it was just a little dark, so I made it Embers. And then she did call for honeycomb and little sprout, but I had green sprout. So, you know, I just changed it to similar ones that I had. So I'll finish this one and then I'll start another one. And I got to figure out when the Steelers are on this weekend. I don't even know. I haven't looked it up yet. They might be in a bye week. I don't know. Okay, and then my last new start, and then I'll do haul, and then I'm done, is in a new bag I got from all my bird stitching, which I'm not really, I didn't pull out any of my bird whips yet, but I was starting this new one, and I thought, well, it has a bird in it, so I'm just going to use it for that. This is, haha, Not Forgotten Farm Thomas. I have wanted to start Thomas for years, and every Thanksgiving I'm like, I'm going to do it, and I never do because I didn't want to use the DMC, and she calls for DMC, but I wanted to convert it to hand-dyed. So I finally just sat down the other morning and did it because I saw someone else who was starting it, and then Lori Holt showed hers that was finished a while, I don't know, anyway. Or I remembered seeing hers that was finished, and I just love it. So I sat down and did it. So I converted it. So if anybody's interested, just once again message me on Instagram, and I will show you. It's a lot of floss to go through, and I know a lot of you don't care, but I love the colors. I think I brightened it up just a little bit too, because I tend to do that. And here's my teensy tiny start from this morning. And it is on 36 count antique lace. Also, I really like the 36 count antique lace. I had this leftover piece. I can't remember what from, but that is also what Jack Spash is on, but he's on that antique lace with a different piece, and it's more grungy than this one. But anyway, I think it'll be really cute. And the called for is 18 count. 18 count Ada, though. I think she stitched it on. So it'll be the same size. So it's going to fit like right on this piece. So it was perfect. And these are those Morgan hoops I use. I just love them. I mean, I can stitch in hand, but my hand gets sore from the floppiness holding it. So this just makes it so much easier for me. And I can keep it really loose and still kind of do the running stitch instead of doing every X if I want to for long bouts of it. So anyway, that's my last new start, which I think I will work on more today. Okay, let's get to haul and then we are finished. So it's been a month, so as usual, I have quite a bit. First of all, with Veterans Day coming up, I thought I want to observe Veterans Day, but I really never have anything to do to observe it. So I thought I'll start a stitch. So I found this one by Finally a Farm Girl. It's Dear Soldier, and I thought I really like that. I think it's really pretty. And so I thought that would be good to start for Veterans Day. It'd be a good focus for this week. So I will probably start it. I might just start at the beginning this week. But when is Veterans Day? I know it's here at the beginning of November. Is it like the 10th? I don't know. I have to look it up for sure. But anyway, that's going to be a start in November here. And I don't know. I have to kit it up. It's some Weeks Dye Works, and then it's a little bit of everything. Weeks Dye Works, DMC, Gentle Art. So I'll probably pull from my stash, and hopefully I have ones that will look good. Looks like kind of like a tea-dyed fabric, or Vintage Country Mocha maybe. Yeah, it's Vintage Country Mocha, which I have some of that. So yeah, so that's going to be a new start. And then I belong to Happy Little Stitch Shop's Chunky Thread Club. I've only crocheted one granny square, but I want to get to doing more, but I need more colors. So I decided to join her club so I could just collect all the colors. And then I got my ornament box from Chantel's 141 Design Company. I always forget the number. Anyway, I threw the box away, but came like this. So here are the ornaments. Now I ordered it later, so I didn't get the whatever special little embellishments I think that you got if you ordered it before it sold out the first time. But there's this little guy, and then a sled, and then a tag, and then another tag, and then like a almost cutting board looking one. So those are all the ornaments, and then these are all the, so then you had designers designed special ornament charts for it. You got this little card in with it. I'll save my favorites for last. I mean, they're all pretty. So this one is what goes on the sled. It's Snow-Kissed Mittens by Robin Pickens, and I need to do her birds too. I love her birds. That's so pretty. And then this one goes on the ornament. Ooh, and it looks like they decoupaged paper on here. A Home for the Holiday from Hands On Design. And I think I might brighten up those red and greens a little bit, but yeah. I'm thirsty or what? I keep talking weird. And then this is hold on, I'm missing one of them. Oh, there it is on the back of it. So Peaceful Snowman, and it looks like they stained this one for that. So cute, by Andy Bees. And this is Frosty Bulb by Teresa Kogut, and I love this, of course. And she for, oh, I gotta go on and get my Jingle Ball stuff. I was waiting till the end of the month till I got paid again. I thought I'll just wait, and then I totally forgot about it. So anyway, gotta go on and get that. But she has a class doing a snowman similar to this in a garland. There's that one. Oh, I need to go on and do that today. Totally forgot. I like this year they made it, used to be that classes would sell out because the kits would sell out, but they made all the classes with the PDF option so that the classes won't sell out. So now this one's my favorite. It's by Plum Street Samplers, and it's All Is Calm. And that's perfect for my dining room tree. And I love the little donkey and the little fat snowman. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. So I'm gonna start this one first. And I just love donkeys. They're so sweet. Okay, so that is all the ornaments. And then this I think I saw on Instagram. Instagram always gets me. It is from, oh no, it's, oh, hold on a second. Oh please, I'll be right back. I just gotta grab something right here. It's from the new 2024 Cross Stitch Ornaments, I think, magazine. Okay, so let me find it. That's right, this is where I saw it, and then you could go to Annie's and order the kit. Hopefully I can find it. This is a good, I mean, they're all good, but this is a good one this year. I'll show you some of this here in a minute too, but just find this one. All right. In the front, they give you an index, so let me just look up that. 81. Oh, yeah, here it is. 'Tis the Season by, who's it by? Designer Tracy Richards. And they give you a QR code and you can order the whole kit from Annie's. Even this, which is from Paisley and Polka Dots. I thought it was, and I thought, oh, I hope it's not like a cheap knockoff version, but no, it was. And I think it was $75. But you even get the little ornaments and all the floss, which I might change up the floss a little bit. I don't know, though. It's pretty. We'll see. Even the fabric. So here is the whole kit that you get. And so there's the whole backing board, the linen, the background fabric, which I'll probably change, and then the floss, which I might change. But I really wanted it for this and this. I just thought to have to find those and everything, I don't know. This is just really easy way to do it. So I'm excited to start that for my kitchen. That'll be another one of my gingerbread ones. Okay. I'll show some of this at the end if I'm not going too long. How am I? 39 minutes. Okay, and then I got my Stitching with the Housewives. I love these Stitching with the Seasons. Let me see, what is it? It's Sayings of the Seasons. They come in these adorable little plaid bags, which I have an idea for these plaid bags, well, the big ones, which I'll share in a minute. Don't let me forget. But anyway, here's my kit for that. And I got this a long time ago. My Christmas one, I think, should be coming soon, or the winter one or whatever. But leaves are falling, autumn's calling. So I just decided I'm going to save these and stitch them another time because I just don't have time right now. But I do like them. And I love these. I think I'd do the kit just for these little bags. They're so cute. And then I had ordered just some patterns. This one I thought I had, but I looked everywhere for and could not find, so I ordered that one. And I order from all over different places. I try to give everybody a little love. Etsy and Backorder Shop and different shops I find on Instagram. So this is Oliver, the Owl Quaker, which I thought was so cute. Don't know when I'll do it, but someday. And then I wanted all the new Brenda Gervais, but I haven't gotten them all yet, but I got a few. I got Woodland Witch, all the new Halloween ones. I also want all her Christmas ones. I ordered one so far, but... and these Kathy Berg tombstones, I think I ordered from the same place. I think Farmer's Attic on Etsy. But I got these from Michael's, so I just want to get the pattern, and someday I'll do it. But I just want to make sure I had them so that I could stitch them to put on those cool little tombstones. And then I am in the Fabulous House Series Club, and I love this haunted house one that came. I've loved the last few, so I wasn't sure with the first few, but now that I've seen them all, I really like them. But I want to wait till I get all of them, and then I'm going to stitch it all on one piece of fabric, and I already have the fabric, but I might change the order. So I'm going to wait till I have them all inside. This I saw on Instagram somewhere, somebody did, and I found it on eBay to order because I just loved it. It's Brig and Dune, these little witches, and I think it came from Europe somewhere. I don't even remember where I got it from, but I think they're so cute. I think Little Robin Designs maybe showed that. Her friend made them for her or something. But, and then I belong to the Lori Holt Stitch Club, so they're stitch cards, and this was my latest installment. Pretty. And I was going to order, okay, so Jessica, Sweetwater Stitcher, had shown her Bony Bunch, and I thought, oh, that's so cute. I really wanted to do that, so I ordered that. But then where I found ordered, I got a couple more things. She also had this one, which I thought I had this when I was in Teresa Kogut's Patreon, but I cannot find it anywhere saved, so I ordered that. And there's more in here than just that one. There's a couple cute things. I'll show you. There's the Harvest Friendship Biscornu also. Is that the only other thing? Yes. Oh no, and then Harvest Friendship Drum also is in this book, which is really pretty. And I think that's it then, those three things. So I didn't have the other two for sure, so that was worth getting. I love how she shows all her artwork too in her books. They're really pretty. Yeah, a book of free designs. So I got that also. And then I saw this, and this was such a impulse purchase. I just loved it though. Joan Elliott designed The Time Traveler. I didn't even know that she did ladies. But I think she's super cool. And she looked neat up in my library. So I may start her after. I may start her on January 1st. She may need like a January 1st start, like Time Traveler. That'd be cool. Yes, so, and then I got the, this was the next in my series of houses. I have like 3 other ones, I think. But, and then everything's gonna fall. Sorry. Ellie, I don't think my youngest daughter Ellie watches, but if you are, don't, like, go away. Don't watch, because I want to make this for her. I want to make it for her for Christmas. I probably won't get it done, but I'm going to make it for her sometime. So this is by Lindy Stitches, Staying Warm. And this just reminds me, my daughter is tall, has a lot of blonde hair, and she loves cats. So I thought this would be so cute. And she has a funky style. Kind of her style is like a Lindy Stitches style. She also loves birds. She has an Instagram account where she does a lot of bird artwork. So if you're interested, it's Burbs and Beer. I'll link it below. But she does a lot of artwork, and her style just reminds me kind of Lindy Stitches. She doesn't do cross stitch. She does drawings. But anyway, I want to make this for her. So actually, she had a whole kit. So I got, this is the fabric, and this is all the, it's actually Bell Sloth Floss, the silk floss, and the trim even to finish it and everything. So I got that. And then I also got this. I was going to start, I saw some people on Instagrams working on this. Little Robin Designs, Hallows Eve Greetings. So Tattered is who I saw, and I think she was working on it with some other people, but I had to order it. I didn't have it. So by the time I ordered it and got it, I was on to Christmas, but I'll start it for next year. So I got the floss, and I think I got all this from Lindy Stitches. She had everything. She had the floss, the fabric, and the pattern. So I kind of always forget about Lindy Stitches, but she has some good stuff. Because of the Jingle Ball, I got to watching her videos, and that led me to going to her store and all of that. And then I got, I think this was my last Grace Notes fabric. It's Mosaic, it's called. It's like a paley grayish, bluey gray, kind of with some splotches. Once again, really pretty fabric. And a little bit more fabric I got, all enabled by Floss tubes. So this is, oh, Mad for Minders. Oh yeah, this is where I got, this is all falling. So I ordered all this. Hold on, I'm gonna put this all back in my bin because it's all falling down. Okay, I ordered this all from Mad for Minders on Etsy. And since I was placing an order, she had this pretty fabric. I thought this would be good for Boney Bunch, but it's lighter than I thought once I got it. Online it looked a little darker, but it's a really pretty blue. It's called Alchemy, 32 count. I don't know who it's by, but very pretty. But I don't know if I want the Boney Bunch on that. I might save this for something else and do them on a gray charcoal kind of color. Okay, and then just my last thing I got was, I ordered these fabrics a long time ago. I had them watching Hollis Hands Creates, and she was doing all those Halloween smalls, which I loved. I started to do that, and then Christmas took over. But I love how she did. She was just doing all these Halloween smalls and finishing them. And one of them she was doing on this Butter Crunch by Needle Bling Designs. And I thought it was really pretty, and I wanted to copy her. So I went over to Etsy to order this, but then she also did another one on Spellbound, her witches one. And so I ordered that too. So it's like a purpley grayish color, really pretty. So these took a long time to get here. So then by that time I was on to Christmas, but very pretty fabrics. So yeah, so that is everything I have. So my friends, I hope you have a fabulous week. I am going to be stitching a lot this week because I'm going to be stressed out. I'm hoping we have a good result. And that's all I'll say. So I hope you all have a fabulous couple weeks here. I should be back in a couple weeks. I don't want to wait this long again because it's a pain. I will also be having next weekend probably another quilty vlog video. I mean, it's already Sunday, so I'm not going to have time this weekend. But next weekend I have a quilt I'm planning on starting and working on cutting out this week. So I'll come to you next weekend with that. So have a great week, and I will talk to you later, and make sure you get out and vote. Bye.